You mentioned you also went public, right? So you were the first HR startup company in India who went public. Is that
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So can you share your journey on going public, getting listed on NSE? If you can share your journey on that.
Yeah. So I've been working with MSMEs as my primary target market, which is the bottom of the pyramid, which is a very large opportunity, right?
Right.
So when the government has announced the SME exchange that was coming up, so it was the first BSE SME exchange was coming up, and then incidentally, I was actually in Bombay during that time. We used to live in Bombay during that time for my daughter's sport. And that's when I interacted with him. He's a Telugu statesperson, IPS officer, who was trying to establish this. And since we worked in Delhi and Bombay and South, I was able to kind of do some kind of a road shows, with this thing and trying to communicate that to them. So I think I did that for about 6 years, from 2010 to 2016. The journey of MSME exchange being communicated to people to create a wealth, on the business that they have built. And that's how that motivated me to say that, hey, I think I am not a company where a VC comes in, puts in money, and I can't make it 5 times the growth, right? It's not that kind of a company. My company is very stable, generates profits, consistency. It can run forever. That kind of a company I built. I think this is the right opportunity where you create an equity, whatever the equity that you have, you create a currency out of it. I think that's how. Then I said, okay, now I think this is. Then I looked at, nobody was there in India, who was a listed entity, right? You don't have a reference, and people don't know. I have to compare. They generally compare with a similar industry.
Yeah.
There was nothing as a reference.
Benchmarking, they use it.
Nothing. But my partners across in UK and US, they were actually listed entities. Some of those HR companies.
Wow.
Then I said, if it is possible elsewhere, here is also it's possible.
Right.
And that's how that part of thinking. And then this part of actually being SME. That's when we went on an SME platform. On the NSE. We were the 22nd company. And from South India, we were the first one actually, probably.
Is it?
At that time, yes. SME listed.
Which year was
on
this?
NSE?
Which year
2016.
Wow. Nice.
So, we have no boundaries as entrepreneurs. You can do any crazy things, but whatever you think, you have ability to execute.
Right.
And I don't have an investor on my head to tell me what to do, what not to do, right?
Yeah.
So that's an opportunity.
Nice.